I'm here because I am a roaring lion crying out righteousness. There are a lot of things going on. Since you and I were together last time, Donald John Tribulation Trump got convicted of 34 counts of business fraud predicated upon the fact that 18 years ago he had sex with Stormy Daniels and tried to cover it up. And Karen McDougal paid $150,000. And so he then tried to discover or camouflage his payment back to Michael Cohen, who, if he had any sense at all, he would just kept Michael Cohen on payroll, on retainer, on the White House. He never would have had to write those checks out. I mean, probably when you look back at how dumb some of the stuff that Trump did, Trump had dumped Michael Cohen, left him here in New York and went down to Washington, didn't take him down as a staff member, didn't even take him down as a coffee boy, just left him here in New York. All Trump had to do, we'd be talking about something, I'd be talking about Hunter Biden today, if Trump had just taken Michael Cohen down to Washington with him. But Trump, Trump decided he didn't want Michael Cohen in the White House with him. I don't know what's going on. So now I think there's something that we haven't been made privileged to, and I'm going to send my special detectives to find out what is going on between Trump and Michael Cohen that Trump didn't take. But if Trump had taken Michael Cohen down to Washington with him, he never would have had to write those checks. He never would have had to sign those checks. He never would have had Michael Cohen upset with him. He wouldn't have gone on trial for the hush money business. I mean, the world would be completely different if Trump had just made that move. So Trump doesn't make smart moves. If he had just, all he had to do, man, friend, all he had to do is take, the other thing is that I said this past Sabbath is that a lot of people are debating about whether or not there'd be a hung jury or whether or not Trump would be found guilty. I don't think anybody thought he'd be acquitted, but a lot of people were saying that was potential because they weren't able to hook up Trump actually knowing that Michael Cohen was paying off Stormy Daniels, that they didn't have any actual smoking gun proof. Yes, they did. You know they did. But here's the thing. That when that jury went into that jury deliberation room, they didn't go in there with none of that stuff on them. When they came out in less than an hour or so, found Trump. Well, it's 9 hours all total, but that's quick for 34 counts. I mean, it'd take you 15 minutes to go through each count. But when they found Trump guilty, it wasn't because of the hush money. It's because everybody on that jury knew that Trump is a pimp. And he is. Trump is a pimp. Now, Obama's a long-legged Mac Daddy. Trump ain't as good at pimping as Obama is. See, ain't nobody never accused Obama. Well, Larry Sinclair accused Obama of having sex in the back of a limo. And then at the Holiday Inn, Larry Sinclair said he had sex with Obama after some cocaine snorting. That's what Larry Sinclair, he wrote a book and held a press conference down in Washington, D.C. on 14th Street. I was down there for the press conference. Larry Sinclair. But ain't nobody else in the whole wide world ever said Obama had sex with her. I don't even know if Michelle, his wife, declared that Obama had sex with her. I don't know. Maybe he did. So Trump ain't as good a pimp as Obama. Obama's the Mac Daddy. Obama's the Mac Daddy. Obama pimp black women and white women. Obama! You're Mac Daddy. But Trump got caught pimping. Yeah. Everybody knows that Trump is a pimp. Everybody in there. So when they went in there, it wasn't about whether or not he signed the check. Nobody cared about that. Those jurors, they listen, they convicted Trump of being a pimp. That's what he was. That's what he is. And that's what he is. He's a pimp. And he's a pretty good one. No, he is. But not only that, they found Trump guilty of manslaughter. I should call it manslaughter, not murder. Manslaughter, what do you mean by that? Well, you remember when Trump was president during COVID and Trump was telling people don't wear masks? Over 1 million people died. I believe that probably 3/4 of those people would have lived had everybody put on the mask. fast the way Dr. Fauci was trying to tell people to do. Trump was telling people to drink bleach. I swear, I'm not lying to you. I'm telling you not a word of a lie. I'm telling you, Trump was telling people to drink Clorox. And then when that didn't work, that wore out, he then telling people to take horse pills. I forget the name. Y'all remember the name of that? It's a horse. You give it to a horse when the horse got worms, right? Give it to a mule got worms. Big old 500,000-pound mule got worms and stuff. You get one of those great big old pills, and that pill will run them worms out the mule. Trump said, somebody told Trump, they had people come in, there's some doctor, some black guy too, come in and say, take these, if you got COVID or don't want to have COVID, take this horse pill. I swear, I'm not lying to you. This went on for a year. Trump telling people to drink bleach. Then he told people to use a spotlight or something. Don't wear a mask. Then he got COVID. Then Trump himself got COVID. I bet you didn't take none of them horse pills or drink any of that bleach. Here the president, listen, I'm not making this up. Here the president of the United States telling people to drink bleach, drink disinfectant. I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you. So a lot of people, so when they went in that jury room, said, this is the guy that told us to eat them horse pills and drink that bleach. He's guilty. No, they weren't talking about guilty about what he did with Stormy Daniels. Nobody cared about that. No, that jury didn't care 2 cents about that. And then the other thing is that, he got convicted in a civil trial. It wasn't a criminal trial, so he didn't get any jail time. But he got convicted in the E. Jean Carroll. E. Jean Carroll said he raped her in the Bergdorf Goodman dressing room. Yeah. And so that's what happened to Trump. That's what happened to him. That's why he's found guilty. And then he came out Friday morning. Thursday was a Saturday morning. Wednesday came out there Friday morning, I think, and said that he was he don't mind going to jail. But anyway, Trump got convicted of being a pimp. But he ain't as good as Obama. And Al Sharpton too. Ain't nobody ever, Al Sharpton, everybody knows everybody knows that about Al, right? I saw Al hugging Obama. I thought they were going to kiss one another. They were so tight. But, ain't nobody ever come out and said that Al, said, doggone. I mean, come on. My thing is this. Listen, man, you're a public life, and no woman ain't never said nothing about, you ain't never had no woman ever come out and say that you winked at her. Something wrong with you. You say, Pastor, man, that's not right. You should live a better life. I know, and I confess that men should live clean lives. I do confess that. But every now and then something comes up. Al Sharpton and Obama ain't never had nobody accuse him of anything sexually. What do you think about that? You think that's just racism? What do you think about? Come on now. Now, Trump, all these women, listen, Trump's wife, Ivana, said he raped her. E. Jean Carroll said he raped her. Stormy Daniels said he had on a pair of black pajamas, that Hugh Hefner type pajama with a great big gold thing in the bedroom there with Stormy. Karen McDougal said she was in love with him. I don't believe that. But, I mean, how come come on now, everybody, you need to talk to me. How come nobody has ever accused Al Sharpton? Well, Tawana Brawley, Bob Jackson said Tawana Brawley and Al Sharpton had a thing going on. I believe that too. Y'all remember Tawana Brawley? Where is she these days? Where is she? But nobody ever accused Al, of, being forward. Nobody ever accused Obama. These two boys, these two brothers, they got it. They know how to do the mojo. Mm-hmm. They know, they know how to do the mojo. Al Sharpton, by the way, the Al Sharpton was hugging Obama the other. You had that photo of Al Sharpton hugging, and I'm going to let y'all go. Al was fatter then. Just look at Al. Now Al's hair is gray, right? He was fatter then. What happened to him? He looked like he's lost 100 pounds since he was hanging out with Obama. So, but ain't nobody, these two, and everybody knows these two men are scoundrels. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows, but nobody never accused him of anything. Maybe because anybody who said they're going to accuse him is dead. Maybe that's why. Oh, That makes a big difference because dead people don't talk. That's what I heard the mafia say. Dead men don't talk. Dead men don't talk. So maybe that's why. Anyway, everybody, Trump is a double con. What do you mean by that? Well, let me tell you. Trump is a convict and a con man. Me, I'm James David Manning, everybody. I'm the quintessential American and journalist and reporter. I got it going on. I'll be right back.